like to make a motion to approve the petition.
Mr. Huber?
Yes.
Mr. Johnson?
Yes.
Mrs. Stauss?
No.
Mr. Tagg?
Yes.
And Ms. Rhoda?
Yes.
That was a look at last night's RJU HSD board meeting. Good morning and welcome to the last Eye of the Tiger for the 2018-19 school year. I'm AJ Welker.
And I'm Cam Madrano.
While board meetings may be routine procedure, last night was a little different.
That's right. One of the items was so controversial that the meeting was moved to the Roseville City School District office to accommodate for the significantly larger crowd.
This item was a vote to accept Roseville Charter School John Adams Academy's petition to join the district. The motion was passed 4-1.
This means that RJU HSD will oversee the charter's curriculum and instruction.
We go to Eye of the Tiger reporter Megan Huber, who was on the scene last night.
Serving our community, we will lead on in liberty. John Adams Academy.
Thanks, AJ. I'm currently at Roseville City School District's office where last night's board meeting took place. Last night, students and staff from John Adams Academy overfilled the meeting room. While district administration recommended the board reject the petition, students and staff still attended in support of their charter school.
I basically grew up in that school, if you think about it, and I've had so many good memories and so many good experiences with the school that I would be devastated if it got closed.
Well, I'm glad that they listened to the parents of the kids and kind of made a choice for choice. You know, that's kind of why we're here, right, is because we want greater choice in deciding what our kids do.
But some teachers at RHS disagree with the decision.
Apprehensive would be the word I would use. Apprehensive because we don't know what this is going to look like, and there hasn't been a lot of information given to us. There's a lot of concern from our district. The superintendent and our cabinet had an 8 or 9 page document of red flags and concerns.
And there was just a long list of violations and things that our district found that were alarming about what's going on over there academically in terms of equity issues and financially. So I think it's a poor decision on the board's part.
Paige Stoss, the only board member who voted against the motion, believed the findings of the district against John Adams were valid.
It's so much more than just accepting the petition. It's our teachers in our district were pretty uniform in opposing the approval of John Adams Academy in our district. To me, I have to support our staff and our teachers because I believe that they were correct in their assessment.
The students, parents, and staff at John Adams are relieved they will continue to attend and work at the charter for the following 5 years. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Megan. The district is looking for an opportunity to transfer or contract oversight responsibility to Placer County.
Continue to follow the story by following us on Twitter and Instagram at EOT News or visit our website at eyeofthetigernews.com.
Due to construction of the auxiliary gym, graduation will look a little bit different for the class of 2019. Instead of entering through the football fields near the portables, graduating seniors will enter up between the 900 buildings and then onto the field through the gate.
Here's a look at today's Rosecella and Rally schedule. Students will follow an extended lunch schedule, and Rosecella will take place during lunch, and the end-of-school rally will follow fourth period. Here's a look at who's performing. Stages will be in between both 900's buildings, Senior Square, and in the amphitheater.
Here's a look at next week's final schedule. Students will attend periods 3 and 4 on Wednesday and periods 1 and 2 on Thursday. Dismissal is at 12:10 both days.
We now go to Natalie Russell and Kobe Estrada with sports.
Good morning and welcome to this Friday's edition of EOTSN. I'm Kobe Estrada.
And I'm Natalie Russell.
For most high school athletes, after high school, their sports career will end. But for these students, they will continue their athletic career into the collegiate field.
Here are some of the seniors at RHS that will be continuing their athletic career collegiately next year.
With the division switch up this year, Roseville sports have experienced a lot of success.
We have won 4 league titles in boys basketball, boys tennis, boys volleyball, and girls soccer.
Out of those 4 sports, 3 of their star players were named league MVP. Miles Judd for volleyball, Jalen Solich for basketball, and Mackenzie Gill for soccer.
As a school, we had 69 first-team all-league selections, and at least 1 player from each sport was nominated.
We had 5 total records broken this year, 3 in track, 1 in water polo, and 1 in boys swim.
Donovan Jones currently holds the high jump record at 6 feet 8 inches.
Shannon Young holds the record for most goals scored in water polo at 210.
And Anna-Alexis Glod set the 400-meter record at a time of 58.6 seconds.
The girls 4x4 team, led by Cece Bernardi, Taylor McNary, Madison Sandel, and Anna-Alexis Glod, set the new record at 3 minutes and 59.02 seconds.
And finally, the boys swim team now holds the 400 free relay record with a time of 3 minutes and 25 seconds. This team was led by Riley Moore, Caleb Wolfinger, Declan Heinzen, and Michael Breitbart.
It was a pleasure being the sports anchor for you guys this year. Sadly, I will not be returning next year.
For me, I'll see you guys all next year.
And that's all on your home for Roseville High School sports, top plays, breakdowns, and more. The Tiger Sports Network, EOTSN.
And now we go to entertainment.
Thanks, guys. It has been a great year in the entertainment world. Many new and great albums, movies, and shows released, premiered, or ended this year. The most notable being Game of Thrones and Avengers Endgame. Both were ends of multi-year series, and they were made perfectly. Even though there is still a mounting resistance to the Game of Thrones finale last weekend and a large petition made to redo this season, there is literally no way that this season could have been any better. If you have a problem with the storytelling, then try and make a better ending yourself and see how that comes together. I really think there isn't much that could have been done to improve it, and I am really content about how this show ended. While there were tons of great shows and movies and albums this year, many more are coming this summer. The coolest of which are Spider-Man Far From Home, which is releasing on July 2nd, and Brightburn, which released last night. Both of them look amazing too, and I'm super excited for both of those. J. Cole's album, The Fall Off, is also expected to release this summer, and from what we saw from singles already this year, this album should be incredible. I had a ton of fun this year reviewing tons of movies, albums, songs, and restaurants for you guys, and I expect to do a ton more next year. So for everyone that'll be here next year, you'll catch me reviewing all the stuff I talked about today. And for everyone graduating, I wish you the best of luck in your post-high school plans, and it was a pleasure being part of your Tuesday and Friday. And now we go back to news.
Thanks, Jackson. The class of 2019 aren't the only ones who will be saying goodbye to Roseville High School next Friday. U.S. history teacher Ron Grove will retire after more than 30 years of working at Roseville. We go to Riley Metten with more.
All this stuff for 8 years, and he probably got shot down because he couldn't shoot at a plane that was shooting at him.
Teacher Ronald Grove has served Roseville High School as a history teacher, football commentator, volleyball coach, and student government advisor. Next Friday, Grove's Roseville teaching journey, beginning in 1983, comes to an end. Over the course of 30 years, Grove believes that it is the students who have kept him here and have kept his passion of teaching alive.
The people, there's no doubt. The kids, seeing all the kids every day, seeing friends on the staff every day, and just being part of the school. It was the people that got me here, and it's the people that I'll miss the most.
Football player Ethan Joseph believes that Grove's consistent presence of commentating football games has tremendously helped the team.
Just from him being there, it makes us feel a lot better because I know there are certain schools that don't have good commentators, and him being there every year and being the same person, it's like we know the person.
Junior Laurel Bain thinks that Grove's overall classroom atmosphere and his unique perspective when it comes to teaching helps make this class more enjoyable.
I don't think a lot of teachers make class as fun or as energetic as he is. He's very good at teaching history while also making it fun.
While ready to move on, Grove will miss his close relationships with the staff and students.
Time to move on to try something else. 36 years is a long time to do anything, and I'm just at that age that I want to try something else. I still love it here, I still enjoy it here, but it's just time. Roseville is a fantastic school, and I wish more people would appreciate it. If you've been at other schools and can compare them, you know that Roseville is one of the best schools around, and I feel very fortunate to have been here, and I count my blessings.
Even though the community will miss him as a history teacher and football commentator, he's excited to see what happens in the future.
And in the words that Grove helped coin himself during his time as student government advisor, once a Tiger, always a Tiger.
And with that, I just want to say thank you to the teachers who continue to play our show and to all the students for tuning in every Tuesday and Friday. This program has been 17 years in the making, and I am beyond honored to be a part of it, and I cannot wait for you to all see what we have next year. It's been the greatest experience anchoring with AJ, and this is her last show, so take it away, Ms. Welker.
Before signing off for the last time, I would like to say that it has been an honor and a privilege to serve as your anchor and arts editor for the past year. Thank you to Cam Madrano, Mr. Ritter, and to the entire Eye of the Tiger staff for being some of the most dedicated and hardworking people on campus and allowing students to be engaged and aware of what's happening on their campus. And with that, the 2019-2020 staff will see you next year. Have a great summer, Tigers. Good luck on finals, and congratulations to all seniors.